Alright, gamers. Happy to see everyone here. It's our big day. Today we make our town. With the welcome, nothing, Josh. Sentient Microwave, hello. I don't know if this is your first time joining us, but you picked a pretty good night. Hope everybody's doing well. I am, turn on the music just slightly. Alright. Coffee shop is a must. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, let's get rid of... The stream has officially started. Don't need this one. But, we have finished our dungeons. And tonight, we make our town. Anyways, midnight, after having a day to think about it, I've decided on a setting for the town. Let's hear it. Alright. Do we want to use Incarnate to make this map, or do we want to do it draw mode? With the town, we can make it look prettier, but it will take more time to set up for it. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, we could shoot to make this on Incarnate. It'll look nicer. So, let's pull this up here. The question is, do we want to have it be bird's eye view? Or do we want to make it isometric? So it's kind of more 3D like. How's everybody feeling with it? Massive floating island in the sky. The world has magic energy ruminating in it in a very elegant manner. Large blue skies with clouds surround our islands. Airships pass by, busy on routes to other islands. Mayhaps they will stop at this empty island one day. We could absolutely actually do a floating island. We would have to make it 3D if we wanted to do that. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Let's do it. We're gonna make a lot of villages, so we don't necessarily need to have it be anything special. Or rather, we don't need to have it be something that's like a traditional village. Since we have so many, we could just run with a lot of different ideas. Give me 1 second. I need to enable hardware acceleration. I don't know what that did for the stream. We are good though. Cool. All right. Perfect. So, first step, you said it's going to be floating in the sky, so we're going to need a cloudy background. Not stone, not snow. I'm doing something I've never done and I'm stuck. If you're talking about this, you are indeed stuck. Also, who won last night? It was kind of not really decided. It's more of a team needs to run the dungeon to see who will win. I'm trying to just get like a neutral color. Maybe we can work with this. It might be a little too dark is the issue. You know what? Let's not do that. I could use the cloud icon. I could, and I could just make it really big. What's our best looking clouds? Well, for a background, I could... How big can we make it? It's not going to be big enough to fill the whole thing. We're going to do a fantasy map, just because the airship models are already 3D. Right here. So I don't want to do a watercolor if we're going to use these. I'm going to set this up very quickly, as fast as I can, so that we can get to the actual part of building the dungeon. Or, sorry, the town. We're gonna have to choose which of these we like the most. I'm kind of a fan of putting a cluster of towns, or a cluster of islands. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna want the coloration to be a little more green. Let's go with this. Downscale it. I mean, we can keep this. We don't necessarily have to put a cloud background. We can keep this and have it over the sea. Which is not entirely a bad idea. I'm actually a big fan. I'm just going to color this whole region. There we go. That should fill it. Okay. I need to make pretty much a lot of these bigger. More spaced out. Let's put one more large. I want to get more unique shapes because they made some pretty cool ones. We already have that one. We will add some clouds, absolutely. This one's kind of cool because it has... We already have that. Okay. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4... 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 9 of these. Which ones are we missing? Pretty much those. Okay. Let's go ahead and add our clouds real quick. I do like these ones a lot, but we could also do these ones. So, have a vote. What do you guys think? Clouds on the left or clouds on the right? Here is the left cloud, and then here is the right cloud. Let me also state that I will change the color on this. Make it a little more bright. Same thing with this. A little too fluffy. I think the one on the right might look a little nicer. Yeah, let's do the one on the right. Okay. I want everybody to start thinking about what kind of shops they want. What kind of NPCs you want to put in. Because the moment I am done with this, I want to... let's put these at 2. Actually, let's do 3. The moment I'm done with building the actual like location, we should start making the actual NPCs. All right. Add a couple of airships. Which design do we like? Oh, we can just kind of go with all of them. Let's do 80 for the size. Maybe a little lower depending on the model. All right. For the most part, we have enough to kind of start here. Okay. Now we are going to place some houses. We have a series. We have like certain kind of aesthetics to choose from. Honestly, I'm gonna have us try the newest one that was made, the Fantasy World. Okay. Purple buildings. Do these buildings look good? Let's find out. These are clumped up cities. We want to make it a little more handcrafted, but I think these things should look pretty solid overall. Yeah, this will work. Eastern goes hard. We could make it Eastern. It would fit the clouds. The only thing is I really like these new farms that they put in. These new farms look so good. But let me go to Eastern real quick so everybody sees. The only thing I dislike about the Eastern is there's not a lot of variety in the buildings. And so it's good to make them as cities, but not towns, because you can, like, cluster them up, and it looks really nice. But at least for these ones, we can... Okay. In that case, we are going to start putting the buildings. So, Josh said something about a water bottle shop. It's cheap and super available in the sky. That actually sounds like it would very much be needed. In that case, let us search for a optimal building. It will have to be blue. I think this one will do. We'll just go ahead and put it here for now. If you guys place a town, you will have the honor of, or a shop, you have the honor of naming it. So far right now, I'm just going to put it as Josh's water shop, but give me a name and then we will adjust accordingly. I'm going to start placing various buildings down, just so we have different ideas of what we want. Sven's Cove, a potion shop situated on one of the smaller islands. Sounds good. And you also want to name it to River's Peak Drop. Let's do it. Is there a different font we want? I mean, Bell English is usually a nice one. It is a Skytown. Putting the pirate one is not bad. It does look like it could fit pretty well. We're going to add a slight curve to it. Let's bold it. Or put a shadow. You don't need to bold it, but keep it like that. And then you wanted Sven's Code. Or Sven's Cove. One of the smaller islands. Let's go ahead and put it up here. Actually, yeah. It would make sense that the potion shop needs to be somewhat close to the water shop. Pirate 1, I will glaze that to the end of time. It is a really good font. Alright, potion shop. I don't know why I always color purple for potions. It could be this big. That's entirely fair. But let's see if there's a better one. My go-to is purple or green. Yeah, I entirely agree. The tents could. But it's definitely more of like a tent setup. I want to give you an actual building. I think currently as it stands, these are kind of our best options, but I could probably grab this and maybe recolor it. Which one do you like more, left or right, probably? Right, sounds good. It's Sven's Cove. We're not gonna need as big of a... Yeah, I'll put an upwards curve. And some trees. We absolutely will. What kind of trees do we want? We could have different trees based on where we're at. Do these look good? No, they don't. Not really. At least not for like the style we're doing. We need them to be relatively 3D. We could just go with some classic pine trees. A little more green. Increase the contrast. Yeah, that'll look good. I want the trees to actually be at like 3. Wait, that was a mistake. 4. Clusters of just random trees for now. No particular order. I'll tell you what, we could add different colored trees, or like plants. Oh wait, could we have done these ones? Yeah, these would probably look way better. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. I do want to remove these. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'll do it like that. Put a source of water coming around heading around River's Peak. Makes its way here and then into a waterfall. Make it a little thicker. All right. My messages are not working on YouTube. Man, YouTube always continues to give problems. If I tilt this slightly, is it a big deal? Not really. Cool. And then we're gonna add a little more clouds here. have to make another one that is... Nah, it's fine. Not a big deal. Do you make a coffee shop already? We did not. We should make our own little buildings. That would be fun. That is exactly what we're doing. Josh made the River's Peak drop, which is a water shop. Hence, we also give him a little river here. And Wifty made a alchemist shop. We're going to go out to add bridges, by the way. There we go. Midnight's Brew. Whichever one you guys like more. Come on. This'll work. This will pose a problem. Is there not different angles for these bridges? Brainstorm some ideas for names, indeed. Absolutely. Alright, we're in a little bit of a pickle. These bridges only go one way, really. So, I can't connect these two islands. It'll look very, very weird. Can you not flip it? I believe even when you flip it, let's find out. You are a genius. I totally forgot about flipping stuff. Alright, let's do that. Grab this. Put it, this specifically at 5. The Knight's Roast. It sounds more like a... Putting roast makes it sound more like a... why am I blank on the word? A restaurant. But it could be a cool barbecue place. Knight's Roast. Actually sounds really good. Oh, hold up. We can use one of these for your alchemy shop. Whoops. Oh yeah, this looks very good. Yeah, they do flip. They do flip indeed. No. Whoops. Go to 4. Have a good night. Thank you, Wifty, for your contribution. Hope you have a good one. Let me put this here so it's a little more. Indeed it is. All right. Let's just connect our bridges so we don't have to do this and worry about it. You know what? I'm kind of a fan of this idea of putting them underground sometimes. So they don't exactly always attach at the base like that. Excuse me. Bless me. Bless up. All right. Thank you. Appreciate the bless you. We're just going to, once again, be adding some random buildings. All right. Make the library of almost lots of knowledge. A library that has some books, but not enough to be called a lot of books. It has just enough. What would make for a good library? They only have assets here. Nope, that doesn't work. Can we put a nice little small tower? We need to keep in mind that it is a village and not a city. So we can't have it be anything too fancy. I think it's fair to say, though, we do need a clock tower. These are nice. Alright, it's just gonna have to be a nice building. This looks like it'd be a library-esque thing. Let's place it up here and say there's like a kind of like the education area for the village. Their school. Yeah, there we go. That'll be good. This is too long, probably. Let's just call it the Library of Almost. A barn or a White House? We have a farm here, so we could probably put... This works. Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's... I'm stupid. There we go. Could I change the color by any chance to match it? Yeah, but I mean, barns are always red. That's the thing. That's just the rules of the universe. Is it really a barn if it's not red? There are some buildings I did want to add. Actually, I guess I could get rid of this and put this instead. Okay, some of these buildings look really nice. We should definitely add them in. This makes for a very good blacksmith. Let's get rid of that one. Put this one in. I believe I saw like a watermill. Here we go. The Library of Some Knowledge. Now, it's possible we might open up different rivers. And we will say that the water shop is like that premium water. But just because the rivers will look really nice. One of these has to have a lake. We could put it right here. Maybe. Scale down all these buildings. No, probably doesn't fit. We could possibly put it here. Name the clock tower the almost working clock where the lore is... It's rumored to be right. You're really fascinated with making almost... things that almost work, but don't quite do. Hung rungs deers as one word reforgery for the blacksmith. Who rung deers? Alright. We could call the clock tower the broken tower. Or the broken clock, because it still plays into thinking that a broken clock is right twice a day. And then this is, you said... Ho rung deer. Horung Deer's Reforgery. Sounds just enigmatic enough that they might just go down there. Deers. Horung Deer's all one word, right? Yeah. But then the tourism will go down. No, people will want to come see the broken clock more than the almost working clock. You know what I mean? All right. We will need a well. It sounds Scottish. Ooh. This is another nice windmill or watermill we can put. And I want it to be so close to... What if we flip it and then... We might switch these two. Yeah, let's switch these two. But then the bridge is weird. Can you make a hotel called the Nearly Not Unsafe Hotel? It has ghosts. We need to make taverns. We can't make hotels because it is a village. Motel. But you can consider it living lounge. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's put it over here. The B&E Inn. Both are really good. I have to make the airships a little smaller. Hardly safe Skybridge. Where would be the best place to put that one? Right here. Let's call it the totally safe Skybridge. Be totally safe and go around, or tempt fate and take the totally safe Skybridge. Exactly. You have the right idea, Colin. Colin the Benevolent Bandits. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I will. We could totally put an NPC here that'll dare them to jump off. We'll see who absolutely does it. What's next? Give me 1 second. I need to check something. Oh. Actually mess with that. Alright. What else are we missing in a town? What else do we want to put in here? I love Incarnate so much. It is very, very nice. I've been using it for a long time. And I am glad that they still update it to this day. We do need to put ports for these airships. Let's do that right now. Yeah, let's move this building out. This will be one port. Kind of. Let me see. I'm pretty sure there's airships that are... Are there not? I thought there were airships that had their wings down. Or their balloons, rather. No, I was just thinking of normal boats. We will not put a port then. Yeah, we can't. All right. Take this out. We go back. One second. The only thing I could do right now, for the most part, definitely is adding Low waterfalls real quick. That'll work. And then a slim one. There is no slim one. There is. Although that one is too slim. Man, what are these waterfalls? I know what I could do is transform it, but it just looks weird. Actually not bad. Make a city well named the partially. We don't want everything to look like everything's partially made. Teddy, welcome. Make the rivers look like oh. All right. Oh. Let's see here. I think for the most part, we got all of these ones. I know these buildings look really good, and we just need to see if they look too good. No, they could work pretty well. Oh, there. Realistic skyline. It is reals, but locals name that because they want peace and quiet. I'm a fan of kind of getting rid of that art style. Putting this one instead. Okay. I need like a nice simple bridge. Do we want to make it out of stone? Might not be the best, but we'll see. We'll have to see next time. It is almost midnight, and I do have to be up very, very early tomorrow. So today was going to be a short stream, but we did set up the town at the very least. Let me make sure to save this. Now we're just going to call it Skytown, but eventually we'll get a name for it. All right. Tomorrow, I believe we go back to making another dungeon. So let's be ready for that one. But then after that, I think the next thing is making a quest or something. Not quite sure, but I will be live tomorrow. I hope to see everyone there. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. And as always, enjoy a nice cup of coffee.